As well as the standard fair use policy, these videos are protected under the Treaty of Peace and Friendship 1787.
Moors are awake. We are taking our place on this planet.
No! Don't break my window! Don't break my window! Do not break my automobile! Oh, damn it! Damn it!
Okay, we're on the record. This is the people of the state of Michigan versus Cornell McCreary in all lowercase letters.
As if the all lowercase letters makes a difference. You're still the person that's supposed to be there in court today, whether it's all lowercase letters or all capital letters. Doesn't make a difference.
2305648. Mr. McCreary is charged with count 1, assault and attempted murder. Count 2, assault and attempted rape, violent crime, less than murder.
Murder was the case that they gave me. Murder was the case that they gave me.
Count 3, weapons, firearms, possession by a felon. Count 4, weapons, ammunition, possession by a felon. Count 5, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault. Count 6, 7, 8, and 9, weapons, felony firearm. Also count 10, weapons, felony firearm. Set for a motion here today. Appearances.
Edwin Sawaki, B54AGA, appearing on behalf of the people.
Truth Science 151, appearing on behalf of YouTube.
Mr. McCreary, say your name, please.
Cornell McCreary, all lowercase, acting in Propria persona of the Michigan Constitution of 1963, Article 1, Section 13.
I know that you state that you don't need them, but the laws that I have to follow state that this is why.
Well, I object because
I understand you should object.
I made a motion because he does not represent me. He is not responsible for me. I made a quasi contract, and it was served on the prosecution as well as this court. And the contract is clear and it must be enforced. Anything after this point, performance is accepted for the relief in the documents. There is not a corpus delicti. Where's the witness? Where's the victim? Where's the injured party?
You're getting into your motions.
I mean, no, I sent it's a quasi contract which I sent to the courts, and it's clear. I mean, they have to either admit or deny the statement.
Okay, well, what does that have to do with Mr. Washington not being present?
Well, he's not my attorney. He's not responsible for me. I'm acting in appropriate persona, which the federal and state constitutions allow.
That does allow, but it also requires me to have an attorney present that you request
Well,
at any moment during your.
And I object. Jurisdiction is challenged must be proved by the people on the onset of the
And I
state.
get that until Mr. Washington is present, because for my job, I know you have a job, I have one too. For me to keep my job, I have to follow certain rules, which means that Attorney Washington needs to be present for me to hear these matters.
Well,
regardless of what you say, if I don't do that, I'm violating law.
Well, I mean,
That
your performance is acceptance, Judge. You've seen the documents, you read the documents.
This is not a contract that I'm talking about.
Well, I'm saying, I made a presentment upon this court of people, a quasi-contract. Your favorite kind of quasi-contract.
Yeah, and this is not civil law, so I'm not doing contract.
It's not civil law. We're dealing in the Admiralty Maritime Law Court.
You are.
No,
So,
this is the jurisdiction that this court is operating under.
Excuse me, sir, but what in the doohickey are you talking about? How is this an Admiralty Maritime court when your charges are murder? Why would they bring those type of charges into a maritime court? You make no sense. Be quiet and listen to the judge and lawyer up, fool. Because if you believe in your mind that this is a maritime court, you are going to lose this case and you are going to go to jail for a very long time.
I can't move forward. Did you email me all the documents?
And
Did you tell me to
it
email?
says clearly right here.
Can you let me finish my question? Which email did you send it to?
The one that your officer gave.
Was it the courtroom 438?
Yes.
Okay.
I made sure everything was delivered. It was served upon you as well as the people. And everything is being tacitly admitted to in this
I'm just
document
trying to
by
proceed to make sure
everyone.
I have your motions, because I have.
Well, it's
this
not a
record.
motion, it's a quasi-contract,
Well,
which the
quasi
Supreme
contract,
Court
I
of
vote
Michigan
motion.
allows.
We can go back and forth. I'm not ever going to say that it's a quasi contract. So you can
I'll
set that
I'll just
down.
move for a lien, Judge, against all parties because everyone is in default, Your Honor. And the law is clear from the Michigan Supreme Court, which respondent superior applies to this court that the decision stand. Stare decisis, Your Honor. This court is in default, as well as the people by their tacit agreement.
Okay, so
I mean, the law is clear. He read the paperwork. He's a bar attorney. If he doesn't know the
Mr.
law,
Washington's not present. I have to adjourn this.
he's not representing me. That's why I
May
objected
30th at
in.
1:30. Can you make that day?
May 30th. Okay, I mean, I have a question, if I may.
If you answer mine, maybe.
May 30th, I have no choice. I'm here under direct threats and coercion by this court and corporate
Can
coercion
you
is
make
also.
it May 30th at 1:30?
I sure can.
Okay, so what's your question?
Well, my thing is, I mean, I didn't know that the judge could ignore the Constitution in which they were sworn to uphold the law of the common law court of the Supreme Court. All other courts are legislative created courts, which they make the courts, they make the law to enforce them. They're commercial statutes.
Question.
Pardon?
What's your question?
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm what my contract adhered to. The people who are remaining silent, they have agreed.
What's your question? You said you have a question.
I would like to know, can I go to the courts? As long as I'm going to court, I can leave home because I would like to go to the federal court so that I may file a lien against the state of Michigan, the corporation, and the cities and county and state for crimes. You know, the prosecutor Kim Worthy has committed crimes against me. It's well documented. You're an officer of the court.
Is that where you filed with?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you are an officer of the court. You swore to uphold the law, and the people were acting criminal against me, and it's well documented. I have the alleged complaining witness on this case, Cornell McCreary, has perjured himself.
Your brother?
Yes, I have documents here I'd like to admit to the court, so that I can impeach him. And like Kim Worthy has issued a list saying,
That would be something that happens during
well,
testimony.
ma'am, what I'm just saying, jurisdictional challenge.
Once we get there.
No, what I'm saying is jurisdiction has been challenged. It must be proved from this point.
Excuse me, sir, but since you're under the beliefs that the courts have no jurisdiction over you, why did you bother showing up to court today? Just walk out and see where that gets you.
Out of court statements are hearsay, man.
Oh, I'm very clear.
You see what I'm saying? So where's the corpus delicti? At this point, I moved to challenge jurisdiction again in the court. If not, I ask that the court strike this case from the docket for lack of jurisdiction, which the case law clearly states here.
You know what? I would love to content, but I cannot.
Well, is it okay for the prosecutor's office to commit crimes in violation of MCL 750.505, Your Honor, 18?
It's okay. It's not okay for anyone.
Well, I mean, this is what's going on. I'm being deprived of my liberty as an American sovereign citizen, Your Honor. I'm being threatened under direct force, coercion, and direct force and coercion under Coins versus United States, 19 U.S. 264. They have incorporated the inhabitants. It started in Washington, D.C. and made us corporations today, and these are commercial courts. The Supreme Court has clearly stated everything and outlined everything, and it's in the law. I'm requesting that my contract be adhered to. The quasi-contract, which the Michigan Supreme Court and Caskett versus Magritta speaks of. I'm using the law of the land and of the state and the Constitution, and I'm being deprived of my liberty rights.
Sir, you are here facing attempted murder and a slew of other charges, and your only defense is that you're being deprived of your rights? How is that a defense? How about you just go into court and say, hey, Your Honor, you know what? I didn't try to murder that guy. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
So I'm asking that this court issue a writ of habeas corpus to have this case dismissed.
Against you?
Pardon? No, I'm saying against the state. You know, I'm here. They have to prove jurisdiction. They have to prove that I've committed a crime. Where's the corpus delicti, the body of a crime? I mean, everything is listed here, from the Michigan Supreme Court to the U.S. Supreme Court.
You know I would have to get testimony to know that.
Well, ma'am, once jurisdiction is challenged from this point, they have to present what they have. If they can't
make a
prove,
decision on something I haven't heard?
But did you read the document? I mean, like I stated here on page 4, man, read something real quick.
No, because I have to wait for the actual hearing to hear both parties on the record. I have to respond to your
What party is
email.
missing?
I just told you.
Oh, the attorney doesn't represent me, this is what I'm saying.
And we all agree.
You know, I mean, so
We
I'm
all
just
agree
saying.
that he's not represented.
Okay, well, I mean, your performance is accepted from all parties, so if you issue a lien to federal court against all parties.
Okay.
Because my rights are being
I'll
violated.
allow you to go to federal court. Is that what you're asking?
Well, I know in the order it says as long as I'm going to court, I mean, it doesn't really matter what court does it, I mean.
Well, you were asking if that was okay. I'm just letting you know. You're allowed to go to court. So May 30th at 1:30? Attorney Washington has confirmed that you will be here to sit.
I've tried to call this man, he don't even answer, his voicemails
What are you
are
calling
full.
him for if you don't need him?
No, but what I'm saying is, I was just calling him to confirm with him, just asking a few questions.
Excuse me, sir. You're the constitutional law scholar. Why do you need to confer with a lawyer? You guys believe that lawyers work with the courts. So why would you be needing to call a lawyer and get advice from someone who you don't even want to represent you? And that's probably why he's not answering your phone calls, because you have already stated to him that you don't want him to represent you. So he's not even going to bother wasting his time talking to your foolish behind.
Oh, as a
And he
attorney.
didn't even respond. I don't need an attorney, man.
Okay.
I am acting
That
appropriate for
confirms
assignment.
my reason why I'm here. Because the time, if you have to ask him a question, he has to be.
Well, can I ask you, where is the victim here? Because crimes against the state are not permitted under Cornell versus Virginia.
The complaining witness is not present because the day is not
Okay.
changed for the exam to be present. to testify.
Well, once jurisdiction is challenged, it must be proven on the record, Your Honor. I mean, you're ignoring the constitutional mandates of the Supreme Court, which you are bound
Into
under.
all of the law of the jury. Okay, so May
You
30th.
told me to put it in writing, I did it, you guys.
I just want to confirm that you sent everything.
I did.
I don't want us to labor over any points on the 30th. I want to make this as concise.
Well, I mean,
as
you guys are already in default, so I'll be enforcing the lien in the federal court, as well as seeking prosecution of this court as well as the state corporate office, because my rights are being
I understand
violated.
your route, which you're going, but I'm just telling you, I just want to make sure I have all your motions, okay? You sent them all.
No, it's a quasi contract. If you look up
You
a
sent all
quasi
of your
contract,
documents to the
Pardon?
court, you sent all of your
I
documents. that
sent
you want read.
everything
Okay,
to the courts. I sent it to this gentleman here. He thinks it's funny. But see, what he doesn't know, his tacit,
It doesn't matter what
remaining
he
silent, he agrees to everything
Mr.
that's
McCreary,
done.
I don't care what he thinks.
Yeah,
I don't.
statutes
I
are
don't-
commercial, Your Honor.
Okay.
And this is what the courts are enforcing, commercial
Therefore,
statutes against
we will
citizens.
see you on the 30th, 1:30, okay?
Right.
You think for the people?
Your performance is accepted. I just want to state this on the record. Because right now he wants to speak, but before the hand, he doesn't want to admit or deny what's been presented.
He just said
His-
there's nothing
his-
to
his
say
sup-
for the record,
his
so he
sup-
does not want to speak.
Well, may I say this? His supervisor has committed felonies in this well documented. I did 15 years in 8
You should
years.
call the
Must-
police then.
I did. I contacted FBI, everybody. No one is doing that. I'm being denied as a sovereign citizen my rights.
That's an executive branch function.
Well, you say what now?
Judicial branch, we don't
Well,
support
but
crime.
what I'm saying is the court sua sponte, if the court feels that there's been a violation of the law, the court has the power to enforce the law. If you look at People versus, what was the case? People versus Hampton, where Judge Crockett at the time overruled the jury's decision, and the Michigan Supreme Court ruled that where a judge feels something is being violated
The
or,
jury's decision. You haven't
well,
even
no, I'm
been
just
to
saying
an exam.
it shows you that you have the power to
To get to a
overrule.
jury, there has to be jurisdiction.
I'm challenging
there.
jurisdiction,
I
man.
know. So
You're-
we have to
you're-
get there, Mr. McCreary.
You're a legal practitioner, you're a licensed, an attorney, you're an elected, judge, you know the law. And the law is being violated, going back to Coins versus Virginia, they made us slaves in names, in corporate, capital letters. 19 US 264 Coins versus Virginia. Everything that is being done is unconstitutional, it's criminal. I am an American citizen, not a corporate citizen, we all have. And this court is using commercial law, even this flag that is being flown is the military court, admiralty, maritime court, and it's all Supreme Court. You can laugh all they want, but the Supreme Court saying this.
Nobody's laughing.
Mr. McCreary is an absolute joke, and unfortunately for him, he's clearly going to lose this case and find himself behind bars for a long period of time.
Let's